listening to Reading's #1 radio station, 102 WRFY, half-hand with Glenn Fry, and you belong to the city. Also here, Genesis by request, Within Too Deep. Good afternoon, 9 minutes after 2 o'clock in this Monday afternoon. Got the Dancing Bear, Jim Riker, back in the saddle. Hope you had a great weekend. Somebody please turn on the air conditioning. Forecast calling for sunny, hot, and humid conditions today and tomorrow. Have a high both days around 92. Fair skies tonight with a low of 65. Right now, we have 87 at Y102. WRFY, half-band with John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band on the dark side from the Eddie and the Cruisers soundtrack. It's 19 minutes after 2 o'clock with level 42. Arbitron rated #1, Y102 WRFY, half-band with level 42 with Lessons in Love. It's 23 minutes after 2 o'clock. Good afternoon, hot and humid on the outside. And here's a reminder that Chestnut Hill Hospital is now offering a 5-day program that helps people say no to drugs and alcohol. Now, if you're losing someone to drugs or alcohol, help them say no. For more info, call area code 215-248-8379. I've got Fleetwood Mac coming up next.
Imagine enjoying the...
Thanks again for making us Reading's #1 radio station, 102 WRFY, half-band with Ready for the World and Love You Down. It's 2:38, 22 minutes before 3 o'clock. The forecast, sunny, hot, and humid today and tomorrow, and probably on Wednesday and Thursday, with daytime highs around 92. Fair tonight with a low of 65. Right now, it's 87 at Y102.
Ladies, do you want a firm tone and tighten your skin muscles and tissues?
Y102 WRFY, half-band with the Human League, and I'm only human. It's 2:48, 12 minutes away from 3 o'clock. Hello on this Monday afternoon. Hope you're enjoying the sunshine out there, trying to keep cool. Here's a new one from the Jets, Cross My Broken Heart, on Y102 FM.
I know you think I'm not. You picture perfect dream this time.
You're listening to Reading's #1 radio station, 102 WRFY, half-band with the Jets and Cross My Broken Heart. It's 2:52, 8 minutes before 3 o'clock, and coming up next hour, I've got music from Billy Idol. We'll also hear from Fleetwood Mac with their new one, the classic track from the Beatles, Company B, Smokey Robinson, and I've got Restless Heart on deck.
It'll rock you.
All the hits, all the time, in 102 WRFY, half-band. Michael McDonald, Shine On, Sweet Freedom. Also heard Smokey Robinson, Just to See Her. Good afternoon, 6 minutes after 3 o'clock with the Bear on the air on this hot and humid Monday afternoon. It'll be sunny, hot, and humid today and tomorrow, and probably on Wednesday with daytime highs nearing 95. Fair skies tonight with a low of 65. Right now it's 92 at Y102.
It's the 1987...
Y102 WRFY, half-band with Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band and Shame on the Moon. It's 19 minutes after 3 o'clock, #1 on Friday night on the top 10. Request line at 9 was Bon Jovi and Never Say Goodbye. Phone lines are open for the top 10 at 9 tonight. Give me a call with your favorite song, 376-4844. Arbitron rated #1, Y102 WRFY, half-band with Company B. That's fascinating. It's 22 minutes after 3 o'clock. Good afternoon. Got a hot and humid Monday afternoon out there. Here's a reminder for the Hamburg class of 82. You're going to be holding your 50-year class reunion. That's coming up Saturday, July 25th. Now, if you have not been contacted, send your name and address to the Hamburg class of 82, RD number 3, box 3281 in Hamburg. Zip it up 19526.
There's a little Grossman's in everyone.
Y102 WRFY, half-band with Europe and Rock the Night. It's 3:33 with the Beatles talking about Lady Madonna on Y102. Arbitron rated #1, Y102 WRFY, half-band with a classic from the Beatles. Now we know where What's Her Name got her name from. That's Lady Madonna. It's 3:35, 25 before 4, already on this Monday afternoon. Forecast looking good if you love the hot and humid weather. Sunny and hot and humid today and tomorrow, probably on Wednesday. Daytime highs around 95, maybe a little cooler on Wednesday. And fair skies tonight with a low at 65. Right now we have 92 at Y102. Y102 WRFY, half-time with Stacy Q and 2 of Hearts. It's 3:46, 14 before 4 o'clock in this Monday afternoon. Here's a new one from Fleetwood Mac from the album Tango in the Night. This is called Seven Wonders on Y102.
I'll never
Thanks again for making us Reading's #1 radio station, 102 WRFY, half M, Stephen Nicks and Fleetwood Mac. And 7 Wonders, it's 3:50, 10 minutes before 4 o'clock, Bob Fisher, Chevrolet time. And coming up next hour, I've got music from Elton John with Jennifer Rush. I'll also hear the new one from Steve Winwood, Miami Sound Machine, Pseudo Echo, Kim Wilde. And I've got Billy Idol coming up next. You're listening to Reading's #1 radio station, 102 WRFY, half M with Huey Lewis and the news. Also heard Kim Wilde, and you keep me hanging on. Good afternoon. It's 8 minutes after 4 o'clock on the Dancing Bear. Jim Riker with you on this hot and humid Monday afternoon. The updated forecast is hardly different at all from the last one. As a matter of fact, it's just about the same. Warm nights and sunny, hot, and humid days through Wednesday. Out nighttime lows around 68, and daytime highs tomorrow and Wednesday and today in the 90s. Right now, it's 93 at Y102. Thanks again for making us Reading's #1 radio station, 102 WRFY, half M with Pseudo Echo from the album 11 Adventure. Gotta move on to Funky Town. Good afternoon, 20 minutes after 4 o'clock with the Bear on the air on this Monday afternoon. On yesterday, today it was on this date in 1752 when Ben Franklin and his son flew a kite in a thunderstorm to find out if lightning and electricity are the same thing today. Don't try it today because, as you know, they are. And the Franklins were very lucky not to have been killed in their experiment because the kite setup was perfectly capable of electrocuting them. And we're glad that it didn't, because where would we be today without electricity? Probably still in the dark ages. And it's also National Flag Week, so get out your red, white, and blue. And today is also Smile Power Day. So flex those smile muscles, and remember, it takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile. I've got music from Brian Adams on deck.
Dads and Grad.
102 WRFY, half M with Gloria Estefan and the Miami Sound Machine, and the rhythm is gonna get you. It's 4:32. Phone lines are open for the top 10. Request line at 9. Give me a call with your favorite song at 376-4844. Here's a classic from the Eagles, and you get the best of my love on Y102 FM.
Every night I'm lying in bed.
That's the Eagles, and you get the best of my love. It's 4:36, 24 before 5 o'clock. Jim Plummer's up at 5 with the latest news, sports, and weather. And speaking of weather, we're getting some strange weather with these clouds all of a sudden moving into the area. Just got a call from Lincoln Park. They're getting rain, and they have sunshine at the same time, so keep your eyes open for some of that stuff. We'll have warm nights and sunny and hot days through Wednesday. Nighttime lows around 68, daytime highs in the 90s. Right now, it's 89 at Y102.
Listen.
Y102 WRFY, half M with Bruce Springsteen and the E Street Band. Title track off the album Born in the USA as we celebrate the first day of National Flag Week this week. Here's a new one from Steve Winwood, back in the high life again on Y102 FM. All the hits, all the time at Y102 WRFY FM with Stevie Winwood. Title track off the album Back in the High Life again. It's 4:50, 10 minutes before 5 o'clock. Jim Plummer's up at 5 with the latest news, sports, and weather. That's Bob Fisher Chevrolet time, by the way. And coming up next hour, I've got music from Crowded House. We'll also hear from Genesis, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers with a classic, The System with their new one, also Whitney Houston. And I've got music from Jennifer Rush and Elton John on deck. I Want to Dance with Somebody Who Loves Me. That's from the album Whitney. It's 8 minutes after 5 o'clock with the Bear on this Monday afternoon. And on the scoreboard, the Philadelphia Phillies open a 4-game series with the Chicago Cubs in Chicago this afternoon. Philadelphia will send Bruce Ruffin 4-5 against Chicago's Greg Maddux, who also has a record of 4-5. Mike Schmidt hit 3 home runs to tie Mel Ott for 13th place on the career home run list and drove in 6 runs yesterday to power the Phillies to an 11-6 victory over the Montreal Expos.
Well, let's see now. Accountants, aircraft.
Y102 WRFY, half M with Duran and the Reflex. It's 18 minutes after 5 o'clock with the Bear. Well, so much for the sunshine for the rest of the afternoon. Looking out the window, there's lots of clouds out there. They're not calling for any kind of rain. I guess we'll just have to wait and see for that one. Here's a new one from The System. Title track off the album Don't Disturb This Groove on Y102 FM. All the hits, all the time at Y102 WRFY, half M with The System. Don't disturb this groove. It's 22 minutes after 5 o'clock with the Bear. I've got music from The Breakfast Club coming up next. Y102 to WRFY FM with Expose taking me to the point of no return. It's 5:33. Phone lines are open for the top 10 and 9 tonight. Number 1 Friday night. Once again, Bon Jovi, Never Say Goodbye. Give me a call with your favorite song at 376-4844 for the top 10 at 9. You're listening to Reading's number 1 radio station, Y102 WRFY. FM with a classic from Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. And Don't Do Me Like That. It's 5:35, 25 before 6 o'clock, and the Rock John Rectashel is up at 6 till midnight tonight. Our forecast calling for warm nights. I guess we could call it mostly cloudy for the moment. Lots of clouds out there, and sunny and hot days tomorrow and Wednesday with a high tomorrow and Wednesday into the 90s once again. Low tonight and tomorrow night around 68 degrees. And right now we have 89 at Y102.
Kids Fest.
Y102 WRFY FM with Eddie Murphy, alias Axel Foley from Beverly Hills Cop. That's Party All the Time. It's 5:47, 13 before 6 o'clock, and The Rock. Here's a new one from Bon Jovi from the album Slippery When Wet. Never Say Goodbye on Y102 FM. Arbitron rated number 1, Y102 WRFY. FM with John Bon Jovi from the album Slippery When Wet. And Never Say Goodbye. It's 5:52, 8 minutes before 6 o'clock, and The Rock. John Rectashel is up next hour. He'll have the top 10 request line at 9, and undoubtedly that one will be number 1. Give him a call with your favorite song at 376-4844. Also, music next hour from Janet Jackson. We'll hear from Bob Seger, Madonna by request. Got the new one from Hart, Herb Albert, and I've got the Crowded House coming up next.
Imagine.